morning everyone, hopefully you can hear me because I've left my microphone back at the apartment we're staying at, but welcome to Mount Buffalo and more specifically Crystal Brook Falls. So excited to be here. Just got here just before sunrise and the light's been amazing on the cliff face here at Mount Buffalo, so I'm going to show you what I'm working on right now. So if you can hear me, a bit noisy with the waterfalls. The waterfalls here, there's some beautiful light, side light coming in from the sunrise over the Australian Alps over here. And it's an absolutely magnificent spot. Very well sought after, I think it's probably the word I'd use in the photography community up here in the northeast. So just here on this rather large granite boulder. And check out my composition. I've done both portrait and horizontal, looking through, capturing the beautiful light here. It's hitting the edge of the waterfall, which goes down well into that valley way down there. So we're at around about, I think, 1,500 metres at this point in time above sea level, and we've got the Australian Alps, Kosciuszko's around the corner, so I'll try and show you that a little bit later on. But I'm here for a couple of days, absolutely sensational. So apologies for the audio and the camera work, but stick with me. Oh, absolutely magnificent. Some beautiful rosellas that just landed behind the camera. That's annoying. Thought I'd come back from the waterfall. Hopefully you can hear me still. First I'll explain what I've been doing. So I've taken all my bases today. I've been focus stacking, which is basically picking elements within the scene to get a great depth of field through. So shooting at f11 and f16 to make sure I got that. I did f8 earlier on as well, just to make sure I get the full depth, certainly in focus, at least until it drops off into the background beyond the edge of the rock faces and the boulders here. Also did one, I watched a video by James Popsy a few weeks back, and so I've been sort of looking at trying to do 5 different ways of things, so I've still done 2 different versions here today. One of them was using a really shallow depth of field, so I did one at 1.4 aperture, so I'm using the Sony 24mm 1.4 G Master, which is a beautiful lens. Don't use enough, so I've challenged myself again today. Today was supposed to be a scouting mission, but the light's been incredible first thing, so really excited to show you these images. So if they're any good, which I'm sure they will be, hopefully, fingers crossed, have a look now. Have a look for snakes. If you want to see more adventures from the high country and Mount Buffalo, then check out my video on planning for landscape photography, filmed also at Mount Buffalo as the adventure continues. I'll see you in the next video.